first 26 in 2026 read, I chose 1984 by George Orwell for January, and I finished that. It was a good reread. I had read it way back in high school, so a long time ago. Very interesting. Still works reading it today. Human beings are herd animals we follow. I'm very glad we don't get vaporized now, but you have to be careful what you say, what you do, things happen. It makes for an interesting read. I suggest it's something everybody should read, I think. It's an older book, but it's worth a read. It makes you think. Sword Heart is another book that I read, my very first T. Kingfisher, and I liked it. I'm not a huge fantasy reader, but it was good, and I probably will read T. Kingfisher again. It's I don't want to give too much. Some people get concerned about spoilers, and one person's idea of what a spoiler is another person's like it's not a spoiler. So I don't say too much about books, but basically fantasy. It's kind of romantasy, but not in a big way, and it's about a warrior who is imprisoned in a sword, and the cover is gorgeous. It's a really pretty book. Great story, funny. I think T. Kingfisher is really good with dialogue, which I like, so I will definitely read her again for sure. And the Guernsey book, I always get this title wrong, so we'll just go with the Guernsey Potato Pie Peel Society. It's something like that. A reread for me. I read it probably a few years ago, but I think I read it too quickly and I wanted to give it a reread. It's very good. It's historical fiction, which is always my go to. About the Guernsey Isles during World War II and the occupation. Again, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give any of the story away. There's also a movie, which is excellent. Not as good as the book, but well worth a read for anybody who likes World War II historical fiction. And then there's the Emma M. Lyon series. They're a group of little novellas. I think there's 8 of them. I read the first one, and I probably will continue. They're very short, they're very simple, sort of historical fiction, and just nice for a nice, relaxing read.